This is taking me so long. Please work. Yes! It's working. Oh my god. I've been trying for so long to get OBS to work. And it's finally working. Jesus. An error. No. Don't break on the YouTube gaming. Not now. Alright, come on. We got this. We got this. Yup. Oh, it looks like crap. How's the mic? Mic check. Yup. Oh, alright. Looks like crap. Mic's fine. I'll keep chat open in a different tab. Okay. Every time I write a poem. Okay, so, Jesus Christ, the stream health is not good. Alright, let's just hope this stream doesn't crap itself. Okay, quality might not be the best, but, oh Jesus. I'm gonna text someone to let them know I'm streaming. Okay. I can't believe I got that to work, dude. It took me like it's taken me an hour. I was supposed to stream at 10. It says one's watching. Okay. He's responded. Is he watching? Say something in chat if you're watching, because I just want to make sure everything's running okay, to be honest. This has been a pain in the ass. Oh. Okay, he's on. You can say stuff in chat. Oh wait, he's watching on TV. He can't say stuff in chat, so he'll just text it to me. Okay, so we're gonna start this. I'm so ready to do this. I've never been more ready in my life to start this stream. I'm so cheery, because I got this to work somehow in some way. So we're gonna start up this freaking game. It's probably gonna be a stream for. Oh Jesus, I'm not plugged in. Okay. See that I'm just checking everything right now. Make sure I'm plugged in, which I'm not. I am not charging my laptop, which dies fairly quickly. So I gotta plug her in. Okay, there we go. Okay, charger. We're just gonna start a new game. I have both headphones on for the full immersion and experience, best experience of anime girls. Forgot to mention, if you're easily disturbed, don't watch this. It's not the best for you. Okay, new game. Please enter your name. I'm just name myself as usual. Okay, there we go. Bro, the music! That made me laugh. Alright, I gotta read all this, by the way. I forgot to mention that. I have to read all of these. Alright, so. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That goy. I read girl and Sayori at the same time. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school to... Okay, I just want to finish going out. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Turn up your desktop audio. Why do I need desktop audio? It's just music. Okay, I'll turn it up though. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Alright. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. There. It's all the way up. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. Turn it down. This guy texted me. I'm gonna put it there. There we go. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. It's so weird to see them say my name, because it's like, it's a game, but I'm sitting on the other end of the screen, and she's like looking at me. It's weird. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean. What? That's a weird symbol at the end. That scared me. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. Why are her arms like that, dude? Hold on. Why are her arms out like that? Like, dude, what the freak? It's so weird. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tree, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Who is my favorite character? We'll learn as we go along. Okay? I haven't played this game before, so I don't know the characters, dude. Hold on. Alright. Crap, what'd she say before? I already lost. Did I? There we go. Okay, we're all good. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. Sayori likes to... my tongue's gonna hurt from saying these freaking anime names, dude. It's so hard to say them. Sayori. Who names their kid Sayori? That's such a weird name. Alright. This is made by an American, too. Why didn't you name her like Stacy? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content and just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like me in real life. I was talking... Oh, no, I missed it. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. The arms, dude! They're so weird! Who stands like that, dude? She must have, like, back problems. Plus her back being all arched like that. You see that, dude? That has to hurt. Plus the arms, that must be a pain on her shoulder. You can tell she's like straining from the sleeves. Why am I getting into so much detail? Okay. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. There's 3 people watching. I'm crapping myself, dude. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you'd need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sayori's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Again, dude, her back. That has to hurt, man. Like, dude, that has to be so painful. It's not. Oh yeah, I already read that. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Said she was the first one to show any interest. After the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. She said, "My interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less." Oh, that said, my interest. Okay, I'll be fine, guys. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Is anyone else talking in chat? Oh, someone left. Okay, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I'm tired, guys, okay? I'm drinking, like, I have a Red Bull if I really need it. I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. You can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead. It's not a candy. Or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. Dude, she's been like this for so long. How does her back work like that? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake with her. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day that I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's a big word. I follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Boom, boom. I love the music. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I gotta glance around the room. Oh. Okay, there's only one person watching. Don't worry, man. You're not ruining my hopes. Jeez, that hair is nice. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl 1. Hello, Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you want a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh. Tree, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Don't. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Not her. Pink-haired girl? No. No. She looks so much like a freaking 7-year-old, 8-year-old girl. She's not. Oh my god, I just laughed so hard at myself. Alright. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Dude, all of their backs are like broken. I'm speechless, dude. I'm in shock. Jeez, her small figure makes you think she's probably a first grader. Jesus, let me stop. I know that's not true. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly to my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. See, she's like next to her and she's next to her. So like, that's not my ear, dude. That's like, she can hear you. You can see the disappointment in her eyes and in her eyes. Like, you try to be all stealthy and John will smile and there's like, oh, okay, she's being an idiot again. Like, why do we have to bring her into this club? Why is she the vice president when she doesn't even know how to whisper? Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. She's emo. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Nati. She's tall. It scares me. Dude, all of their backs are broken. That's shocking me, dude. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Tree. Dude, her back must be killing her. Like, dead. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I can tell she's athletic by the way she arches her back, dude. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Tree. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. And we'll get cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Dude, your back. I'm having too much fun with this game. Thinking about how I make some tea is... The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? that back thing usually happens to overweight people. Does she look overweight to you, dude? Yeah, I see it in chat now. Okay, dude. Ta-da. I don't know how to pronounce that. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated around to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Oh, I mean, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs first, then Monica, I follow. And it's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Dude, she does the arm thing too! That has to hurt after a while. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I need to turn my phone over. Actually, I can't because my mod is watching. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh my god, Tsundere. Sunda freaking Ray, dude. She's like, no, it's not like I like you or anything. like, that's exactly what vibes I'm getting from this. Yeah? I thought you checked me LinkedIn. Sayori said, well, maybe. That arm's it. Okay, I'm stop. No. You know who I'm talking to. The person who just texted me. I'm not doing that. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Tell me, Baka. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh my god. I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I was just told to check my show my browser history on stream, and I can't do that actually because I have such bad issues with my my streaming software that I don't think I could actually do that. Yeah, I can't, because it took me so long to get this figured out. I'm not going to spend another hour on stream trying to figure out how to get Chrome to pop up. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. As do I. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider a literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could practically be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. See, I live in America, obviously, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I don't have any sort of accent or anything, but, like, this kind of junk doesn't happen with clubs. Like, there's no big club events happening. There was like 3 clubs in my, like, 3 clubs at my school last year. You know, I'm on summer break now, but I would hear, like, join this, they're having a race, like, with the drone club. They'd be like, join the drone club, they're having a race this Friday after school hours. And I would never really pay attention to it, but there was no, like, junk that happened in, like I watch anime, and it's happened in a few animes, but I would never imagine that junk happening, like big ass festivals and junk, with these clubs all doing, like, events, and I'm over here thinking, dude, we just have, like, club events, but nothing big. Like, they don't do any presentations or anything. Like, maybe not even the drama club, we didn't have plays or anything. I can't even think. I mean, we had one, like, we had a few events, like Black History Month stuff, and there were actors up on there, like, doing plays. That was it. But there's no, like, drama club or anything. So that's why I find this so weird. Alright, so we're gonna keep playing. I just kind of ranted for a second. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Checking comments. Okay, just making sure. Oh, junk. Alright, I missed a few things. I guess it didn't. Okay, you know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. You can put it that way. Dude, put what that way? Okay, I'm so confused. Not many people are very interested in putting all-out effort into something that's brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Dude, again! Like, we don't have festivals? I'm doing these hand gestures like you guys can see me, but, like, we don't have festivals in my school, or in my old school, which had a lot more clubs. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Tree, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I just realized I'm dancing to the music in my chair. Dude, I need some help. I need to turn this music down, dude. I'm sorry. There. No, I'm just gonna keep it as it is, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. I'm kind of scared to mess with it because I don't want you guys to be unpleased with what I'm doing. You know how it is, like. So I'm just gonna continue to do what I'm doing. What was I just talking about? Do I need therapy? Why would I need therapy? Considering how little I've read these past few years and really think it's a good way of answering that manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, I do. I read manga. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room with her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex into fantasy worlds. Oh, God. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me. Dude, these are the kind of kids that, like, I don't know what to say, but they ended up, like, being really socially awkward or some junk, because they sit in their room and read. I mean, at least when kids play video games, they're, like, not only are they having fun and junk, but, like, dude, we talk to other people online, you know? These people are just sitting in their room talking to fantasy characters and reading about their stories. But then again, what am I doing right now? Looking at fantasy characters and reading about their stories. Okay. The level of creativity, okay. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Okay. And telling a... Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. What'd I say? But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That was a lot of big words. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something as I can relate at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Monica, I wouldn't have... Oh, I read her name, dude. Monica. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about the cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Ooh, what? That arm thing again, noticing. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Roasted. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. She's not cute. Slayery slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing... sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is... writing to oneself. I just burped. Dude, stop burping. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri quizzically, that's a big word. At Monica, let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Dude, I keep checking my phone every time it lights up, and they're just Instagram notifications. Ain't that right, Tree? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. Alright, I'm just gonna talk to someone real quick, because this person is deciding to text me every second. So, yes, I am also reading your texts, but I'm also getting notifications for Instagram, because I have a lot of post notifications on the DMs coming my way. Just figured I'd mention that. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh my god, they all look so disappointed. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Tree. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay to order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. You, then you, then you, then you, knowing this game. Yes! Bobby, you better hope I don't come to your house sometime soon. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yes! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her grapes. So sorry. Rape means 2 things. It's a sword also. That's what I meant, because, you know, I'm into blades and stuff. You guys should check out my knife collection. I don't have a video on that. Why did I say that? Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You just got so close, and it scared the crap out of me. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Tree, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? There's a cat, get off me, dude. This cat is breathing on my big toe. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Tree, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's never always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart in the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I be really happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Glow. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write it. Alright. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So, as I had promised, I am going to check the comments, because I need to do that for a bit. I just want to see how long the stream's been running for a bit now. How long is this stream been going? What the freak? Oh my gosh, I need to change my username. Oh my gosh, I need to change my username. It doesn't tell me how long I've been. Oh yeah, alright, I have been playing for 35 minutes already? Jesus, okay. So I checked the comments, I checked everything. It doesn't. I could have just checked it. Alright, so. Yo, what the freak did this man put in my comments? Heck nah, I'm taking that out, dude. That man said, no, dude, no, I'm removing that chunk. That's so messed up. Don't say that, dude. The KKK stands for the Cool Kids Club. That's what this kid put, bro. Oh my god. This kid's probably reader in the KKK. Okay, say one more offensive thing, and I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout if you freaking do that again. That's messed up. Don't bring up anything offensive like that, dude. Put that on your channel, man. So you search history, my bad fat. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, that's it. None of that junk in this freaking thing, dude. I'm changing this. Be positive in chat. There we go. I think that'll save, right? I changed. Okay, we're gonna change the title. Okay, we're going back. Alright, so from what I'm getting from this, I gotta choose the words in my poem, I guess 20 times, and choose, try to get them for the girl that I like the most. I gotta think about that. They're all nice girls, but I'm canceling her out because she looks like a 10-year-old girl. I don't know about Sayuri, she seems nice, but Yuri is like, whew. Alright, I'm gonna cut Sayuri out because she's a childhood friend, it'd be weird. So I'm gonna stick with Yuri, she seems nice. So I gotta go with stuff she thinks, I think she likes. So she doesn't like cute stuff. She likes big words. And she likes horror. Okay. Massacre. Okay. Graveyard. Okay. That's a big word. Okay. Anxiety. Okay. Unstable. Jesus. Pain. No. Oh, what? Okay. That's a big word. I don't know how to pronounce it. It goes for unrestrained. Unending. Philosophy. Determination. Uncontrollable. Disarray. Incapable. Passion. No. Secretive. Okay. Tenacious. Agonizing. Unrequited. What? Okay. Wrath. Okay. So most of those went for Yuri, so hopefully she likes it. Hi again, Tree. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm well, I'm back in Literature Club. I was left to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tree. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like you deserves any slack. Sorry, you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Exposed. Exposed. Jeez, man. Look at her eyes, dude. Jesus. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Tree always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy and distracting. And you... oh my god. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Where'd her nose go? Dude, I can't help but pick out the flaws in this. Like the freaking arch in her back. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Tree can become good friends too. Sayori. Yo, what the freak was that? Oh my gosh. I don't know what that was. That actually scared the freak out of me, that noise. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just put me into. Oh! Yuri has even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. She's blushing. That's an anime blush. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some of the scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Did I say Sayori? I meant Yuri. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh god. Awkward. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's a book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. She stopped at the bookstore. She was thinking about me. I feel so special. There's something fairly obvious about here. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me about, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in a high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kinda dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, but that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tree? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but mine seems to be completely different. It's just, dude, my nose is so stuffy and it's annoying. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, can I use these? I can't. Oh, can I use space? I also can't. Dude, I hate clicking my mouse. It's hurting my arm. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes with my arm on the mouse. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It's that reading in the company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I'm distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her present over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should work, right? Oh, Jesus. I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. I'm trying to get comfortable in this uncomfortable ass chair, dude. I plan on doing the stream for a long time, so I plan on streaming for about an hour and a half. It's for the first playthrough until I beat the game. I heard it's about an hour and a half. So why not? Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book with it. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Ooh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, I held it even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, smile. Relationship closing in. Dude, the bonding of two characters, even if it's scripted, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, so much. Hashtag slim stick. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me, so I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own. That's a big word. Violation. Violation. We continue the first chapter in science. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of things she says and does. She's like she's afraid to do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of whoa, that's a big word again. I know what it is, but like, they're kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Tree, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were really self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant like it's kind of cute. Smile? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough long. Dude, I can't breathe. I really swear. We might not have enough time if we want to wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read. Dude, my nose! It'll be... I'm about to rage quit over my nose being stuffy, dude. I'm about to go blow my nose if this keeps annoying me. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. Dude, I can't breathe through my nose, and it's throwing me off so much with my breathing pattern. Let me go blow my nose real quick, dude. This is so annoying. I'll be back. attempting to sit down. I have a lot of cords in my little space over here, so like I gotta crawl over some cords. Dude, it's like doing parkour. All right, put my mic down. Make sure everything's good in a way. Okay. Still 2 people watching. Well, 1, I guess you could say. It's late though. That's probably why. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Oh my god, my voice cracked. No! It happened on stream. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find as much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you go find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet, loosely from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I don't use those kind of notebooks. I hate them. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I think y'all could already guess what I'm gonna do. Slide up on Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ugh. He's going to hate me. Wait, how do I know what she's thinking? Am I playing as more than one character? Dude, what the freak? This is so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. You didn't really do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That was a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I realize in new writers is that try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up on writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Dude, my freaking nose is back stuffy again. This is so annoying. I'm gonna drink something. I'm getting out of breath from breathing out my mouth the whole damn time. You're going to sleep? Ah, what a loser. Night. One of my viewers is going to sleep. Oh my god, my ears started itching. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to sit here and read myself now. The end result that both style. Oh yeah, I read that. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor has totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you'd be blamed for. I just put every word together and kind of spat something out. I'm sorry, I'll read that again. Back in history. Jesus. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There we go. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example and trying new things. Yeah. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? No. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily. As if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light having to withstand the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Bathe. That's a cool. That looks weird on the screen. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What? What does that mean? Okay, that's nice though. I like it. Let me read it over again in my mind just to comprehend. I'll read it out loud again. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, just sit through it. Okay, I want to comprehend more. Goes under the light. The tendrils of this one, the last remaining street light to have withstand the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. What? I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. That's nice. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You really do. Yeah, you do, dude. I couldn't read some of those words. I just kind of like, is that what it is? I'm just gonna go with what it is. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. What the freak was she like paying attention to my click times? Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. It's not. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. I did. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Tree. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all. After all, I didn't. You guys are my witness. I read it twice. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Oh, nope, no. Wait, that's a button to do that too. Okay, good to know. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the oh, it's dark out. How would I not know it's dark out? It's 11:52 with the frickin' night. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I should probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Tree. Me too. Yup. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the... I hate her, I'm just gonna go with it. She's gonna hate it too, because it's not so cutesy, freaking whatever it's called, whatever expression you're gonna use. It's not so cute, dude. Alright? I'm not gonna sit here and write about freaking ponies and unicorns and rainbows and that kind of junk. Tree, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to actually believe you put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe I'm not very good, but yeah, I put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Dang, dude, I just roasted this girl. Okay, fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each to their own, I guess. I have never heard that expression. To each their own, I guess. Okay. Anyways, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Oh, I've actually read this before. I've read it in the comments and reviews of this game. This is a good one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Screenshot. I really like that poem, dude. Again, I've read it before in the freaking, what's it called? In the reviews. I like that. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I knew! What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. That's why I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like I said it for a rhyme at the end, but I made it all fall flat on purpose. Dude, my nose. It helps bring out all the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pal. What's that little freaking vampire, dude? Heck no, I'm getting out of this club. I'm not trying to get bit. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I knew it! I knew you were young. You look like a freaking child. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I do next? Monica. She's cool. She doesn't do... She kind of does, actually. The thing with the arms. It's like... Dude, that has to hurt. You can tell she's, like, put like, tight. Like, when I do that, I can snap my elbow. Hi, Tree. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Dude, why do her eyes and, like, her pupils, dude, go out of her, like, they go beyond her eyelids. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, just want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tree. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Tree. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I really underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's It's really easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of handwriting, right? Or this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I know. That's why I wrote like that. You know, skilled and young. You know, going deep and metaphorical, not repeating her words. No. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuisances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I keep forgetting that they're gonna give me their poems. I think I'm just going around like, oh, look at my poem. Isn't this a good poem? Okay, bye. I'll see you later. Goes over to the next girl. Goes over to freaking Yuri. Hey, this is a good poem. Oh, you really like it? Okay, bye. I'll see you later. Goes over to freaking what's her face, little 8-year-old. Hey, you like my poem? Oh, you don't like it? You're cute and stuff, but it's still cool. All right, bye. Actually, no. I just brought up her poem. Hey, you like my poem? Oh, you don't like it? Okay, peace. Goes over to Sayori. Hey, you like my poem? I don't know yet if she does. Oh, okay, bye. Like, that's what I'm expecting. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different lots. Dude, I cannot read. I'm so tired right now. I've been out all day today. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Is anyone watching? 2 people are still watching. So Bobby's still on. Okay. Take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Dude, my throat hurts from talking so much. Took a sip. I mean, I've been sitting here for an hour, talking for an hour and 11 minutes. Everyone else might be a little biased towards certain kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident, someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. This is a longer one. Okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of spackle. I don't know what that is. Spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. If my phone don't stop blowing up. But it's too late. My retains. Iris scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Whew, complicated. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the kind of person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, which, when performed out loud, can be really powerful. What was that inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of idea recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And dude, I can't stop saying that word. I don't know what it is. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So if you move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's like a radio show. It's a good poetry. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It kind of reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm still not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Tree. deep down you're not selfish at all, you know. Try and do things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not really sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's a part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, now I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'll hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. I'm leaning all the way back in my chair. Let me get up. I'm fine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepiness from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh, that's actually funny, dude. No wonder to end you, but I want breakfast. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. If now you're late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. What the freak? Why did you just say Monica's the best? Oh, cause okay, I'll be fine. Cause she proposed the idea of all this. Okay. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I need another sip of my drink. Hold on. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Dude, why am I still getting these freaking thoughts? Because the things around it, the kind of barriers behind the W and above the next to the question mark, I can only assume their thoughts. And I'm wondering, how am I seeing their thoughts? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, they must be whispers or something, because I thought they were thoughts. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? Her poem was really good. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Tree did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Tree liked my poem too, you know. I liked hers a lot. Hers was really good, even though I couldn't read two of the words. He even told me he was impressed by it. I was. Oh, why is it getting so quiet? I can hear my PC fans. My mic must be awful right now. Now's a great chance to check in. Why is it getting so quiet? Hold on. I can hear my PC fans. My mic must be awful right now. Now's a great chance to check in. Why is it getting so quiet? Hold on. I can hear my PC fans. My mic must be awful right now. Hold the echo. Now's a great chance to check in. Why is it getting so quiet? Hold on. I can hear my PC fans. My mic must be awful right now. Okay, we're good. that must feel weird watching that. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? Oh, okay. Good music. Yeah? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tree appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Tree started showing up. Natsuki. Implants? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Tree, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Right. Hers was more effective. Yuri, purple hair, she was more effective. Yours was cool, and I liked it, but, like, Yuri's was more effective. I'm not being biased. It was just really cool. I liked it. That this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I don't know if I said that word right. The meaning should jump out as the narrator, not force them to have to figure it out. But figuring out is so cool. It's like putting together a puzzle piece. And putting them all together right, and then be like, oh my god, that's so weird. Like, I didn't expect that. I've done that with a game before. And a book. Once. I don't read a lot. Help me explain that to her, Tree. Wait. There's a reason why I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Tree? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but who says whom? Or should I say whom says whom? But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be... I agree with you. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. You should say offended, not threatened. See. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. Those are not very well-formed fists. And nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, doesn't she need to? You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. She's pissed. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone possibly have gotten frustrated? How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Tree. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That was the thing that Natsuki said. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. What, grow your boobs a size bigger? So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind. I'm going into history. I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about. Dang it, dude. It's not in there. I'm gonna go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. It was. Or, I'd like to say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Oh, you're back. Okay. Tree, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm not monetized anyways. I'm gonna get freaking copyright strike. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Tree, need to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. That's only your opinion, that's all. I can see why they would make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Tree, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes you the happiest. Wait, what? I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day's gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. What do you mean this kind of situation, dude? I'm enjoying this, and I'm the character. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna be gone for a second. I just want to check the delay on the stream. And I think everyone really likes you too. Alright, mic's all good. Fans are still going loud over a visual freaking novel. Still says 2 people are watching. Alright guys, I will be right back. Whew. Back. Feeling good. Feeling better, should I say. Take a break from talking for like a whole second. But, you know, feels good. Let's check the chat, make sure nothing's different. Nothing different. Okay, let's get back to the game. Alright, so we already know what Yuri likes, so we're gonna go with Massacre. We're gonna go with that one. 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 That one. That one. No, I knew that. Oh. 20 out of 20. Oh, I got 9 out of 10. That's pretty good. No. Yes. No. What? No, get out of here, dude. Like, why are you even here? Like, go away. Sensation. Oh, no, sensation. Sadness. I know that means something. Incongruent. Big word. After image. Tenacious. Heartbeat. What? That's not cute. That word. That one. Okay. I got mostly Yuri, so I'm happy with that. Another day passes, and I'm gonna do another day. By the way, I was gonna play through the first like through the game pretty much, but like this has been forever. I mean, I've been streaming for literally an hour and a half now, and my throat hurts. Cause like, dude, it doesn't sound bad streaming for that long, but I've been doing nothing but reading and talking for this long. I want to go take a break and like play an actual video game, not read a visual novel, and like, you know, go out and not go out, dude. It's too late. It's 12:21. I want to like go out and like watch some YouTube or something, because that's what I do in my pastime. All right. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past few days. Entering the club room, the unusual scene greets me. Hi, Tree. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all. She's still doing that back thing, dude. That creeps me out. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Take another sip. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things though. It's always simple things for you, isn't it? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Oh, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Seriously. Shh, dude, her name is so weird. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins will fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club. So either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I laughed for her and as myself, by the way. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Tree to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Dude, when she covered her hands, that red part didn't show up, and I thought there was blood. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing a mischievous, like, well, something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad. Now I have to accept the retribution. That, still coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little double inside of us, isn't there? Yeah. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. I was wondering, dude. It's like, what the freak? Why'd you put revolution? Like, dude, what? After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Dang, dude, she just got smacked. Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Dude, it was my hand, dude. I don't like. Ah. Ow. What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I played my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands open. Claps? What was that? Clasps. I hate that word. Clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're really going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki. I can't say these names, dude. Yuri and Monica are okay. Yuri's not a normal name, but still, for like an anime, it's fine. And Monica is our name I've heard personally. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez, they're both doing the thing with the arms now. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of what? Oh, I'm fine, dude. I'm getting names confused. They look so similar. They do. You can't. My volume just boosted up and it scared the crap out of me. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Zuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Shut up, you look like one, okay? Don't you be roasting my childhood friend. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't a culprit. Where's Monica anyways? I'm burping again, dude, stop. Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. No. Just than them two combined, but you're fine by yourself. You're more desirable than Monica. That's true. Excuse me. Don't be talking like you more desirable than Yuri. Okay? You're like a little girl. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chooses to glow over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways? I swear, I have to have somewhere to spit for talking so much. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense. It's so weird for me to, like, act a laughing. That makes no sense, though. You would have had to heard the bell ring, at least. I must not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Well, I don't really. I don't know why I said well. That just came out. I like to correct things. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. I gotta grab a spit cup, dude. This is getting so annoying. You should play something first, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better. LOL. Yay. That sounds cool. Why do you keep looking at me, dude? Why are your eyes closed? Smart. Everyone's looking at me. Dang. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tree. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave Sari's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sari somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. As if that's the case, why don't we just go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the small water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and we'll also go get some water. As she walked past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because I mentioned that earlier, her being tall, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears being elegant and mess. No, stop. I don't know that word, but I know what it means. Mess. Okay. And may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Yuri's going to make some tea, so. That's when you realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business. Ooh! Burl, like... Jesus. What do you want me to... Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping Tree involved in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Tree. Dang, dude, she just boosted that girl, bro. She just snapped like... Ooh! Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? I knew she'd regret it. I knew it. Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to just judge people like that. Ooh, that music! Tree, how can we even not do something bad? You're being nice to me. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't all hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns... Dude, this is like... emotional, man. I think she's about to start crying, dude. Like, dang. She's about to deflate with water. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. That's so, like... That's such a smart thing to say, dude. Even I wouldn't think of that. I'm a smart person. At least I like to think so. No. When you hate for something as terrible as that, why would I hate you? I can't hate for someone having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Tree, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to make Yuri feel better. Anyway. Sorry, I have to swallow my gallon of saliva that's freaking coming up in my mouth. Yeah. Shall we go? I hate language like that when people say whom and shall. Like, no, they say, should we go? Or who? Like, why? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Tree, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle at 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less for making tea for others, even when I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Phew phew. In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. She's becoming more open, guys. I said dudes. I said guys as well. It's 2018. I'm assuming gender's doing some sort of establishment. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Dude, she's becoming more open. That's so nice. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I'd try expressing myself a little bit more. I like that. I just said it. I like that. I like that, dude. Character relationships built. That's something you need in the game, even if it's scripted. Which it is here, because I haven't made that many decisions. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. I wonder what her parents think of her. We haven't really talked about the parents in this, you know? Like, everyone has parents. Dude, my freaking nose. But, like, her parents must be so concerned, because she's always so quiet and showing who's reading. Like, I wonder what it would be like being a parent or something like that, you know? I mean, I'm not a parent, of course, I'm freaking 13 years old. Alright, let's keep going. You're always worrying about me, Tree. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Tree, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain very irregularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Supposedly because you know what you're talking about. You can just say it, dude. We're friends now. We can be best friends, you know? Like, I'm sure you don't have a lot of friends. Trying to talk about how you're introverted a little bit, but still, like, we can be best friends. You can tell me anything. And just keep going. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, no, it's your frickin' boobs, dude. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Dude, we all know it's because you have jugs, alright? Don't even try to hide it. Fair enough. Go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. We're gonna be even closer now, dude. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candy that I keep hidden inside Harry's. It's a bag of small chocolate that dude, I can't read, dude. I'm getting tired. Plus, I've been reading so much, my throat hurts. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Cyrus' candy radar. I take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. And as if it's saying, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I knew it. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand. That's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. You know, if you did, she probably wouldn't care. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudged in the pages. Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. I need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Oof, my voice cracked. Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively put the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Tree? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. Something that friends do, right? Dude, I feel so bad she doesn't have friends. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. She likes it. I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Why, dude? You're feeding her chocolates, getting really close to her reading a book. It's practically intimate. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can't tell by her expressions. But I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between her fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take a chocolate and I place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Why? Okay, everyone. Dude, it's so awkward when it gets quiet. Okay, we're good. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. How did she jolt back when she's resting on the wall? Okay, Tree, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'm itch. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily cleaned up without as much word between us. I get a feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I really wasn't looking forward to this part. It's kind of stupid, but I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna start off last time. We're gonna do the same pattern. Let's see what you have written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Tree. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Dude, stop. Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. I'm probably visibly swallowing too, from the amount of saliva collecting in my freaking mouth. Even her hands appear sweaty. Don't ruin my paper. I'm not used to this. Still what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer my patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you sure you never really shared by your writing before? Yuri nods. Dude, this is the kind of time to say, I want to spit in this cup. That's disgusting. I really couldn't keep swallowing. My throat already hurts enough. But this game is so cheery and so nice, you know, the music and everything, and the nice characters, the cute girls, and, you know, anime girls. But the point is, when I first started up this game, I didn't get to show it on camera because I didn't record it. But this game is not suitable for people. I put it in the description. Let me read it out real quick. That this game is not for the easily disturbed. Dude, there's a huge. Oh, there's not a huge delay. My PC's just delayed. I guess it kind of buffered for a second. But what I'm saying is, like, why would it say that when it's such a nice game? I mean, it really is. Like, this is such a nice game, and all the stuff is so nice. You know, the character relationships and all the stuff. So, like, I don't know what I should do when it comes to the description, because I put it in there thinking that this game would be, again, like, scary or gruesome or something, but, like, it's so nice. Alright, anyways, we'll continue. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Excuse me. I really usually only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. It probably would, to be honest. I mean, writers don't get a huge appreciation in schools nowadays because everything's about rapping and fighting and junk. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share a poem? Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. Okay. Oh my god, it's so much longer. I'm crapping my pants. Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing a bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious all well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom, my bread the hungry curiosity. The raccoon an urge. What the freak? Look how filled up my freaking spit cups can be by the end of this video. The raccoon an urge. The moon, that's a big word. I don't know. The moon, its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely... Can you scroll down? Merely projecting my emotions onto this newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry, and hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me an excitement, a rush of blood. Classic. I don't know that word. Classic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is kind of scary, and I guess it's in the time I was talking about this not being for the for the freaking easily disturbed. I'm getting self-harm from this, which kind of scares me because I know people who are victims of self-harm, not suicide, but self-harm, and that was not a great experience. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna end this soon. What a freak! Turn off my TV. Okay, so because think about it. Okay, we're gonna go up and go through this a little bit more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife, the symptom. So like the feeling, I guess you could say. The result. The bread, my hungry curiosity, saying she's curious about what you can do with the knife, and the raccoon, an urge to cut herself. Okay, dude, so Yuri likes cutting herself. That's a whole different page I'm turning over. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Hold up, so is this guy realizing it too? Yep, he's knowing, or I'm knowing, either way. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I take it as a face value. I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. I know this, dude. I freaking know it. I have a feeling she's freaking slicing her arms. Dude, like, that's not good. Anyone who watches this video, I know this, I'm not a big channel, but, like, don't do that junk. It's not good for you. For real. It really isn't. It causes scars. And if you're cutting yourself for emotions or junk, like, dude, comment on this video. Comment on this video. I'm not gonna do anything bad, you know. If you need help with depression or something, I'll hit you up. I do this for a lot of my friends and junk, and I help them out with depression. If you're having depression, you're cutting yourself, hit me up, dude. Treat@20 on Instagram. DM me. Because I don't like when my friends, even people I don't know, cut themselves. It's such a bad thing. I want to express the way that it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Look at anything like that tree? Well, manga. Yeah, I guess I do. Hentai. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other respect each other and our individuals. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things making us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. That's me. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Tree. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's like a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that, dude. I hate this figurative language. Spit cup. Let me stop. I'm not spitting in a cup. I'm just saying that and I swallow. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely to me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. We're gonna go with the same for tunes last time. Natsuki, then Monica, and Sayori. Natsuki, she's gonna hate it. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. I've made some mistakes and added in some words that you liked. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's good to just sound like you're trying. It's good to sound like you're forcing it, unless you don't really suck at it. What? Honestly, don't bother yourself writing poems. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. How am I gonna get to Yuri's level if I'm not writing like her, dude? Like, she must have been as cancerous as me at some point. I'm gonna take my last sip, I think. Alright. Okay, we're good. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Dude, that made my throat feel so much better. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of angusty. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. I didn't write it, I did. I didn't write it just for her. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Who should I show my poem next? Monica. At least I didn't get to look at her painful poem. I mean, last time it wasn't painful, but it was. I really do like Yuri's more, even though it kind of talked about self-harm. It's more like in depth because I like reading a lot, kind of. I like reading online, you know. I don't like picking up a book and reading. That's too much. It's like an effort, you know, too much for me. point is, like, I'll sit here and I'll read this and I'll enjoy it. Like, I've been doing this for how long? Let's see. Literally, in a few seconds, 2 hours. Almost on the dot, 2 hours. Like, yep, spent about 2 hours now. Minute 59, 51. Hour 59, 51. So, like, I'm enjoying this, and I don't even think of me. It's felt like 5 minutes, but I've been reading for 2 hours, and I know that I've been reading that long because my freaking throat hurts. Alright, let's stop ranting. Hi again, Tree. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? They both brought this up. I guess so. You can't deny it, she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside of that head of hers? Knives. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. It just means that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Don't deny it. You completely misunderstood. No, she didn't. Calm down, I'm kidding. No, you're not. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyways. One kind of whispers that last one to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. There's no way she has a boyfriend. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, I'm thinking that because, like, she's so to herself, there's no way she'd get a boyfriend. But anyway, I'm going to read my poem now. I liked the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Whoa. Okay. This is a long one. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An infinite cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. It's like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. This part freaks me out. RGB, red, green, blue. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. It's like a game, or like a TV screen, you know? Like, if you look, I don't recommend this, but if you look really close into your PC screen, or your TV screen, or whatever you have, your phone, tablet, whatever it's called, you know? They're just little tiny pixels of red, blue, and green. Each pixel is either red, blue, or green, which is weird because, as you can see by, like, this color, it's brown. But each little tiny pixel, each little tiny one is red, blue, or green. So that's what makes me tripping. That's what's tripping me out with this. And load me, it's like she's talking about a game. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. I just kind of think I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short made it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. The poem can be as abstract as the physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Let me swallow real quick. Okay. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget. a save yet, so I'm just gonna do that. This is a hint. Sometimes when you find yourself facing a difficult decision, don't forget to save your game. Okay, Mama, go. You never know when you might change your mind. Oh, I'm just gonna leave. Dude, just bye. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Dude, she just spoke to me. She didn't speak to the character. She spoke to me. Like to me personally, like the person that is behind this computer screen. You know? She spoke to me and told me to save my game whenever something big happens, dude. That's freaky. Thanks for listening. Oh, yeah, got it. Ooh, I like this one, Tree. There's some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very... Dude, my nose. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's... Gee, my nose. Jesus. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Where's my nose? Okay. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty much an important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I wouldn't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. No, that's not it. I don't think... I'll check the recording. I'm watching this over. Hold up, where was my mouse when that happened? My mouse was all the way at the top of the screen. Did it just... Yeah, me neither. Okay. And down there and... I'm so weirded out. It just opened up my saves. It just legit opened up my saves. Oh my god, I'm so freaking weird out, dude. It's so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna keep playing. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? It told me to. You wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, alright. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Well, wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, that is a word. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's... I don't know what that was in my ear, and I don't know if y'all just heard that, but it scared the crap out of me. Like, seriously scared the crap out of me. I'm taking out one headphone just because that actually scared me. Sorry, that's unexpectedly How do you... Poetic, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, is it? Even better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Tree. I should go write that down then. Dude, that noise weirded me out because there's a cat below me, and there's no way because it was right in my ear. There's no one around me. You can read my poem now, okay? Dude, the sound. Dude, why are these all so long? I actually don't even want to read this. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Old balls of sunshine all rubbed together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. and I put the bottle on the shelf with all other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Dude, the music's like speaking. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, more friends after friends, more bottles. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf to do some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Hold on. Swallow. Okay. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come in my friends. And they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? My friends frantically pull them out from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters the title between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thought that in the shards all over the floor, they were supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling. They're shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo inside my head. So, what I'm getting from this is the dreams, little balls of sunshine, are all living together as kittens, and they make her happy, warm and tingly, right? But what happens is she's making more friends from this joyful personality, and she's getting more and more friends, and they want the bottles, the joyfulness, you know, they want the joy coming out of her, and she's a few of them broken, and she's running out of joy for herself, and she's feeling depressed. Alright, so Sayori's depressed. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? I did. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Get my nose. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. But the point is, it came out so good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even though it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Jesus, gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get so ahead of yourself. Cyrus always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to believe. What did I believe? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be so pessimistic. Okay, everyone. Rather than reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Okay. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations, dude. My throat. I don't want to do this last day, and then I'll make another video tomorrow, dude. It's my throat. Whew. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets to go out during this event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I'm sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Dude, that is not the best idea. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let other people come up and recite poems too. So you're putting it in the posters in case she wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, he's been... Did I skip something? Okay. Sayori, he's been coloring a poster. Hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up his posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a huge group like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their phone with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot. Okay. I was kind of freaked out for a second. I just realized. I was looking around, right? And all of a sudden, this leaves all nice and bright. This leaves, boom, like reddish looking stuff. Is that blood? Thank God it's not, because I realized it's on her too. There's no way she's cut herself. She's so joyful. And she does cut herself, and there's no red there, so we're all good. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out. My nose is gonna kill me. It's gonna be the death of me, dude. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. So I like to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I just kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only one responsible for the fitness club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, intimate, Jesus, masturbation. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Dude, I'm talking like to the camera, or I can say to the laptop, like I would my friends, and like I feel like I'm gonna get terminated. I don't even know why. And it's those reasons today we're on this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to have the same feeling that brought you into the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, and the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri, Yuri glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club's seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Swallowing. I want each of you to choose a poem for us. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone to feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. And she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's grew for, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on his face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Oh no. The floor applauds. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of the Crimson Eye. Dude, I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna explain this. I love that word. Just the way it feels like when it comes out of your mouth. Crimson. I love that word. Yuri's voice shakes. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's like what happens to Yuri when she gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she with perfect timing. It must be a word flames into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances at her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to even save the situation. I'm gonna first start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and marches back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is done for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and then cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. She said she liked that word. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's words always gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone. I thought I knew through her. Sorry, Sayori finishes the applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even she liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. Why'd you bring it up like, oh, I'm finally done. Even she liked it. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems don't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand that, do I? In other words, I've seen poems of yours where they all seem so I'm so confused by Monica, dude. She's like freaking me out. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Your back, dude. You're gonna break your back. Next time, maybe we can pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before this festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Tree. There's nothing I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tree lower everyone's standards. Dude, I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you as hard as that cookie you smacked that Sayori smacked her. I'm gonna smack you that hard. Might as well let Tree lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. You suck. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. You've been gone for a second. Okay. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. I say it like she's a middle-aged man. yeah, I'm going. More like she'd probably be like, yeah, I'm going. Oh my gosh, stop it! Like that's probably what she'd say. I'm so mean. And Suki gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. That name sucks. Suki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if given a knife through the bone. That's why it's called Jump, probably. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever face to put in front of people. Well, it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I thought it'd be the other round for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I would like to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're all putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Dude, you're back. I'm not done. I'm gonna complain about that more throughout this game. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I'm telling you, dude. Back! Chill out. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Tree. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Welcome to Sayori once more. Even though it's just been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little more quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sayori? Is it Sayori or Sayori? I'm just gonna say Sayori because it's easier in the tongue, kinda. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something familiar. Like, I like how we get to, sorry for those words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Try to put me on the spot here. Well... do that. Gonna save. Because Monica warned me about saving with the big decisions. And I would still walk home with you. See, Yuri might be best girl. But you've been my friend from childhood, we've been doing this for years, and you're going through a rough time right now. I know you already cut yourself, but like, I've known you longer. I have known you longer, because the game's here with you. Sorry, I really think I would ditch you for Yuri. But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like them together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Tree. Why do you deal with your hands? That's to hurt again after a while. She has no friends. She does. She does, okay. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing to say to Sayori. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, well, I'm just leave it at that, actually, because I'm unbelievably tired. My throat hurts, and I have quite a bit of a headache. So, let's just end it here. I'm going to save. Quick. And you guys can still see. I mean, you can still hear, but it's just a black screen. I would like to thank all of you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, and goodbye.